Hello, friends. Welcome to the weekly Alter Ego Comics live sale on Facebook and YouTube. Come on in, pull up a chair, grab the beverage of your choice, and settle in for this week's new releases. And say hi once you're here so that I can say hi back to you. See some folks rolling in here on this Wednesday night, this new comic book day night. Hey, Brian and Holly, Nathan, Marissa. Thanks for joining me tonight. We'll give everybody else a couple of minutes to filter in. Hope everyone had a great Wednesday. Winter is definitely here in Ohio, probably lots of places. Hey, Sarah. Hey, John. Thanks for joining me tonight. All right. Not sure if you guys saw this on the Facebook page earlier, but I'm going to drop a link in here to a blog post that I wrote, which goes over our top sellers of 2021, including the most popular characters, our top 5 publishers, our top 5 product categories. Here, read the blog post about our top sellers of 2021. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, you can click that link, or it may show up in your inbox in this week's newsletter as well. Had a lot of fun writing that, collecting the data, and creating some charts to show you what's going on behind the curtain, behind the scenes here at Alter Ego. I've gotten some really positive feedback so far. So yeah, if you're curious to see what's popular or what was popular in 2021, check out the blog post that I linked to. Hey, Marc and Luis and Ryan. And yes, Nathan, I'm flying solo. Angie's a little under the weather tonight, so she thought it best to stay home. And it's a little bit of a light week, so it's probably going to be a fast show. It'll free everybody up to go do whatever else you normally do on Wednesday nights. So a couple reminders. If you could give the video a thumbs up or a heart or both to let Facebook know that we're doing good work over here at Alter Ego. So the thumbs up and the hearts definitely help. Also, feel free to share the video in any comic book collector groups that you may be a part of to help us extend our reach across the United States. Tony, I'm not gonna jump ahead yet. We're gonna get to that. And Caitlin, no worries. It seems like everyone is being impacted by COVID at this point. The Omicron variant. So yeah, I feel your pain. Everybody is usually dealing with it in one form or another. Mild symptoms, strong symptoms, hopefully no hospitalizations. Yeah, it's just, I think it's going to be a rough couple of weeks here. I keep hearing that Omicron is expected to peak in about 3 weeks, and that may be the worst of it for the season. But I'm no doctor, so I'm not going to talk anymore about things I don't really understand. And thank you, Luis. Not Luisa, Luis. Pointed out leaving a Google or Facebook review would be much appreciated. You know, most of, if not all of you already have, because you guys are awesome. So thank you for that. All right. The link to the Google form, if you're new, is in the comments, so you can fill that out if this is your first time shopping with us. The way this works is I will be going through this week's new releases, plus a couple other things. I'll hold them up, and if it's something you want, type sold and then the name of the item, and then I'll verbally confirm with you whether we have a copy for you or not. If you're local, hope to see you in the next week or so. If you're outside of the area, fill out the Google form, and I'll follow up with you tomorrow and send you an invoice for your winnings. So, all right. Let's get rolling. Our first item tonight is Batgirls issue number 2. $4 for Batgirls issue number 2. And if you happen to miss out on issue number 1, we still have copies available, also for $4. This is the story of the three Batgirls. Barbara Gordon is the mentor to Stephanie What's-Her-Face and the other Batgirl that doesn't really talk. I'm trying to blank on their names. Cassie. Is it Cassie? Cassie and Stephanie? Stephanie Brown and Cassie somebody or other, maybe. But if you picked up issue number 1 and you want to come back for number 2, let me know. And if you want to subscribe, let me know as well, so we can make sure we have the issues going forward for you. Also new this week, Buffy, the Last Vampire Slayer, issue number 2. This one is $5, and we still have copies of number 1 available also for $5. This is essentially The Dark Knight Returns, but with Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. Buffy is a 60-something Slayer in a world that looks much different than it did the last time we saw Buffy on TV. 1 and 2, both available. So Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil series has come to an end. He is currently writing the Devil's Reign miniseries, but we have Daredevil the Woman Without Fear. This is a limited series written by Chip Zdarsky. Chip Zdarsky, artwork by Rafael De La Torre. This is $5 for issue number 1. We only have 2 copies left of Daredevil Woman Without Fear. Yeah, Sue, I'll put your comment up here for people to read. Thanks for picking up that Conan facsimile edition. Don't bend it. Well, it's a copy, a copy of the original. So yeah, and having the original advertisements is one of the best parts about those facsimile editions. So thank you, Sue. I'm glad it was a perfect gift. This next one, I only have 1 copy left. It is Death of Doctor Strange, Bloodstone. This is a one-shot and introduces a new character. That's why we have 1 copy left. It is $5 for Death of Doctor Strange, Bloodstone, one-shot, 1 copy available. First come, first serve. We're up to my pick of the week, Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes. This is written by Brian Michael Bendis, who has written both the Legion of Superheroes and Justice League. Artwork is by Scott Godlewski, who's the artist from Copperhead, if any of you remember that series that we recommended back in the day. So this is the first of a 6-issue miniseries, and honestly, I have never really enjoyed the Legion of Superheroes, and I went into this kicking and screaming, but it turned out to be the book that I liked the most this week. So if you're a fan of Justice League, if you're a fan of Bendis's writing, if you want to learn more about the Legion, then I would recommend checking out Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes, $4 for issue number 1. And Tony, you picked up the Death of Doctor Strange, Bloodstone. Got you covered, John. All right. I should say, for those of you that are local and maybe popped into the store earlier today, we did not get our Diamond shipment. Diamond's one of the 3 distributors that we order comics from, and they send us Image, Dark Horse, Boom, IDW, basically all the independent books. We didn't get that box until this morning after we had opened. So if you were in earlier today, the independent stuff is here now, but it wasn't here then. And one of those books is Rain, issue number 1. This is an adaptation of a Joe Hill short story, adapted by David Booher, artwork by Zoe Thorogood, excuse me. And actually, this might be tied for my pick of the week. I didn't read this today or yesterday because we just got our shipment today, but I did read an advance copy about 3 weeks ago and enjoyed it then. And it's about a couple. The main character is this woman who hasn't had the best life, and she ends up finding someone that she really connects with. She falls in love with. They're going to move in together, and then this freak storm happens, and it rains like spikes, and a bunch of people die from the rain, including, it's a little bit of a spoiler here, but one of these 2 doesn't make it. But it's a very emotional, kind of character-driven first issue. I'm not sure how many issues it's going to be, but the artwork is really, really good. The characters are fantastic, and it's just kind of heart-wrenching when the rain starts. Kind of see in that panel there that someone's getting pelted with these spiky things falling from the sky. So I recommend it. Caitlin wants a copy. Got you covered. I'll read essentially anything that Joe Hill does. Guy who did Lock and Key, among other things. Okay. One of the more popular books of the week is another new Spawn book. It's like a Spawn super team book, and it's called Scorched. And we have 2 covers available. We have the Brett Booth cover of Scorched, and we have the Todd McFarlane cover of Scorched. This is $6. It is an oversized comic. So McFarlane, Booth, Scorched. I believe it involves several of the Spawns. There's kind of a shot of the Spawn super team. This is the Year of Spawn, where we get Gunslinger Spawn and Scorched and King Spawn. I really like the art in this. It's by Steven Segovia and Paolo Sequeira. So yeah, if you're a Spawn fan, you'll totally dig it. Heath wants a copy of the Todd McFarlane cover. Gotcha, Heath. Okay. We have a new Star Wars High Republic series that starts this week. Star Wars High Republic, Eye of the Storm. This is the regular High Republic line published by Marvel. $5 for this one. It's written by Charles Soule. Artwork by Guillermo Sana. And I'm not sure if this is based on Soule's book. I'm not that up to speed on my High Republic stuff. But I know Charles Soule did write a High Republic novel that was received very well. So I'm not sure if this is him adapting his own work into comic form or what. But if you've been following the High Republic, pick up Eye of the Storm issue number 1 for $5. All right, stop jumping ahead, people. We'll get there. We'll get there. Tying into the Devil's Reign miniseries that I mentioned earlier, we have Superior 4. This actually spins directly out of the end of issue number 2 of Devil's Reign. $4 for this. It's a 3-issue miniseries exploring Otto Octavius opening up portals into other universes and bringing different versions of himself into the 616, into our universe. And that team is it's made up of versions of Otto where he becomes the Hulk, where he becomes Wolverine, and where he becomes Ghost Rider. So you've got the 616, Dr. Octopus, teaming up with Otto Banner, Otto Howlett, and Otto Blaze. Yes. So Superior 4 will go to Micah, and he would like to subscribe. I have 2 more copies of Superior 4 number 1 left. I have 1 copy of Wastelander's Black Widow. This is a one-shot continuing the line of Wastelander's one-shots that featured Old Man Logan and Star-Lord and Doom. Now we've got a one-shot starring Black Widow. $4 for Wastelander's Black Widow. Again, 1 copy available. And Tony, I got you down for Superior 4 and subscribing. Our last new single issue tonight is We Ride Titans. This is published by Vault. It is $4. I have not read it, so I can't tell you anything about it. Looks like there's some mech suits involved. Not like full-blown mech suits. There's some creatures and stuff. You know, Vault is doing kind of horror and sci-fi stuff. On the back, it's described as Kaiju Hit Hard, Family Hits Harder. We Ride Titans, $4 from our friends at Vault. Sarah picks up Wastelander's Black Widow. All right, on to new graphic novels. We have the first volume of Basilisk by Cullen Bunn, published by Boom Studios. $15 for Basilisk Volume 1. A great horror comic that's eerie and intriguing. Bunn has sharpened his storytelling to a very fine edge. There's never a wasted word or scene, with everything coming together to drive the story irresistibly forward. $15 for Basilisk Volume 1. We also have the United States of Captain America, collecting the 5-issue miniseries where Steve and Sam are traveling across the country trying to catch a Captain America impersonator and running into some new folks who are donning the red, white, and blue. $18 for Captain America, or the United States of Captain America. examines the hero's legacy while really examining his American history and values within the context of a mystery. Luis wants Captain America. I got you covered, Luis. I have one more copy of the United States of Captain America, if anybody's interested. The Many Deaths of Leila Starr. I recommended issue number 1 when it came out, and I'm looking forward to reading this myself. This collects, I think it's still being published, or is this the... May have been a limited series by Ram V. $15. Many Deaths of Leila Starr is a work of cyclical transcendence. Ram V and Andrade have crafted a story of magical realism that's a celebration of life and its deep value in its everyday experiences. Ram V brings another rich layer of humanity to the story, and in the process further humanizes the divine. This is not just about life and death. It, like life itself, is an experience. The Many Deaths of Leila Starr. John says it was a great series. He picked it up in single issues. If you missed it in singles, pick up the graphic novel. As I said, I'm looking forward to it. Caitlin wants a copy. I do have multiple copies available. Also new this week, the latest volume of Something is Killing the Children. This is volume 4. $15 for the latest volume of, I would say, Boone's second most popular series behind Berserker. Written by James Tynion IV. Art by Werther de la Dera. I really need to get into this series. I'm so far behind. Of course, just a reminder, James Tynion IV won the Eisner Award last year for Best Writer. Great jumping on point and introduction to the remarkable Erica Slaughter. Delving into her history and learning more about the Order of St. George is fascinating. It's a horror book well worth the read. Something is Killing the Children. We do have the previous 3 volumes in stock if you want to get on this train. And finally, this is, I believe this is an older collection that we just got in. Yes, this was published, 10 years ago. But I know that you fans are out there. We've got Young Justice, which collects the first 13 issues of the Young Justice comic book that was published around the same time that the show was on. This is $25 for Young Justice. Again, it's a sizable graphic novel. 14 issues because there's a 0 issue in here too. So Young Justice, Book 1, The Early Missions. Luis wants a copy. I do have another copy of Young Justice available. Was watching Justice Society World War II, which is the new animated DC movie on HBO Max last night before my internet decided to crap out, and I missed the last 15 minutes of it. But I was watching it with Kevin, my 12-year-old, and we were both really digging it. And he saw Young Justice was on HBO Max as well, so he wants to start watching that because he was really young. He was 2 when it came on. And I watched some of it with my older kids, but I didn't stick with it. So I'm looking forward to rediscovering Young Justice with my youngest child sometime in the coming months. All right. A few restocks on graphic novels that may be of interest to you. I did sell this t-shirt, Marc. I may still have some available. I think they're $20. Let me know what size you would like, and I will see if I still have them. I do need to get some more shirts made. Yeah, actually, no, I'm sorry. I don't have this one in stock. We did this one many moons ago, but I need to go back and do more. If I did another run of the I Have Issues shirt, would you guys be interested? I Have Issues, and I got them at Alter Ego Comics. I will see what I can do. Maybe we'll take pre-orders on it and get them by spring. Yeah, this was a popular one. We had people that didn't even read comics, just like that it said I Have Issues across the front. So yes, lots of confirmations on there that you would support a new run of the I Have Issues shirt. All right, I will talk to a local provider. Caitlin, you're presenting at a pop culture conference? How did I not know about this? You'll have to tell me more next time you come in. All right, back to our recently restocked World War Hulk. We have not had this for at least a couple of years, but this is $25. And for those of you keeping track of such things, it takes place immediately after Planet Hulk. So I know tons of you have read Planet Hulk. It is one of the best Marvel stories of the last 20 years, and definitely one of the best Hulk stories of all time. Planet Hulk is $35 for anyone interested, and a lot of the material in here was the inspiration for Thor Ragnarok. Thor is not in this comic, though. So we've got Planet Hulk, and that feeds into World War Hulk, where he returns to Earth, and it's just a great 1-2 punch if you're a Hulk fan or if you're a Marvel fan in general, because in this one, the entire Marvel universe is in there, and the Hulk hates everybody. And there are some familiar Marvel faces in Planet Hulk too. Let's see. So Luis wants World War Hulk and Planet Hulk. I have additional copies of both. And Luis, this is right up your alley too. I can't remember which volumes you have, but we have What If Volume 2 back in stock. This includes What If Spider-Man joined, what? Wasn't that issue 1? Looks like What If number 13. Ooh, What If Conan the Barbarian walked the earth today? That's where Conan has like a pimp outfit on at one point. I'm going to find that page because everyone deserves to see it. We've got What If Sergeant Fury had fought World War II in outer space? That's What If Nova had been 4 other people? What If is $40 for volume 2. We've got What If the Invisible Girl married the Submariner? What the heck is this? Check this out. Daredevil's got a nice outfit on there. What if Ghost Rider, Spider-Woman, Captain Marvel were villains? Anyway, this is volume 2. Luis wants a copy. I do have another copy available. And I think, Luis, you picked this up earlier. We have What If Volume 3 back in stock, which includes What If Wolverine killed the Hulk? What if the Avengers were the last superheroes on Earth? What if Dazzler became the Herald of Galactus? What if Bullseye had not killed Elektra? What if there was no Fantastic Four? Years before the Clone Saga, what if Spider-Man's clone had survived? $40 for What If Volume 2. Still trying to get Volume 1 back in stock. It's not currently available anywhere. Well, Caitlin, post the details of that conference. National Pop Culture Association, because I would like to hear that presentation. And, if you get a recording of it too, we could use that to encourage people to pick up Man-Eaters. Such a great story. Timely, relevant, funny, depressing, perhaps. Okay, let's get on to some non-comic new releases. Starting with this guy right here. We've got the Vision Marvel Gallery statue. Looks like that. $50 for the Vision. This is really cool. I'm going to take you guys on a walk with me and show you our display of Marvel Gallery statues. Let's see how well you can see these behind me. We've got the Vision, the Vision and Wolverine and Phoenix standing there. I have all the lights off except the ones I need in the back of the shop, so probably doesn't look too good. Light would be helpful. Let's try here. Oh, there we go. Let there be light. The gallery statues are so cool. They're affordable at $50 a pop. The sculpting is really good, and they look great posed together. Got some new Star Wars stuff this week. Let's start with the return of the Child. This is a 3 3/4 inch vintage collection, or not vintage. This is the retro collection. $14 for the Child 3 3/4 inch figure. I've told you guys this before. I'm a sucker for this format. We also have Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is a 6-inch figure from the Star Wars Black series. $27 for Obi-Wan Kenobi, just in time for the new Disney Plus series. And speaking of Disney Plus series, we have the new Star Wars Black Ahsoka Tano figure from Star Wars Rebels. So this is Ahsoka as she appeared in Rebels. $27 for Ahsoka Tano, 6-inch figure from Star Wars Rebels. We also restocked the Diamond Select Crow action figure. This is a 7-inch figure with headstone, crow, guitar, other fun stuff. $25 for the crow. And a couple, you know what? Yeah, we'll do it this way. A couple of you Eagle Eye viewers spotted the new Proof That Tony Stark Has a Heart. This is part of the Marvel Hero Museum collection. We had the Thor hammer, the Infinity Gauntlet, the Iron Man helmet, and the Black Panther cowl in the past. This is part of that line. It's a little bit larger, a little more intricate. So this one is $69.99 for the arc reactor Proof That Tony Stark Has a Heart. Again, it's $70. Oh, there's a picture of all the other ones on there. Also, we have new ones up for pre-order on our website, alteregocomics.com. You can pre-order the Captain Carter shield, the Nano Gauntlet, and the Iron Spider helmet. I think those 3 are up at alteregocomics.com. Captain Carter shield is really cool. It does not light up, Tamara. You would think it would, but it does not. So supposedly this is a 1-to-1 scale. So this would be the actual size that was pulled out of Tony Stark's chest. Comes on a display stand. It's super cool. Luis wants one. Got you covered, Luis. We do have several available. Okay, that is it, friends. That is it for this week. In and out in 30 minutes. Light week, and I was super busy in the shop today. We got a lot of online shipments in that had to get processed and shipped back out. So I didn't have a lot of time to go through the non-sports cards. So I'm hoping to have those for you next week. We're through pretty much all of the back issue stuff that we've had. I take that back. There's probably a handful more back issue stuff. It is a Book of Boba Fett night, Tony. I know my 12-year-old's waiting for me to fire that up tonight. Kelly wants an arc reactor. Fantastic, Kelly. We can help you out with that. So, yeah, I will be back next week with whatever new releases we get in and maybe some more non-sport trading cards. And Angie will presumably be with me. But thank you all for hanging out with us like you always do on Wednesdays. Appreciate it. And hopefully you picked up some cool stuff. If you are watching this video after the fact, comment with anything that you're interested in, and I will follow up with you on the next day. Otherwise, everybody stay safe. If you're in our neck of the woods, stay warm, and I'll see you next week.